Hello and welcome to another MiniWarGaming Battle Report. Today we've got the forces of the Tyranids, Gribbly Nom-Noms, against the staunch defenders of Tallarn. That's right, classic Tallarn Raiders versus bugs. Let's dive in to the Battle Report.
We play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Warhammer 40k Battle Report.
We are the Imperial Shield, upon which the mighty Xenos, well, not mighty at all, filthy Xenos, that's right, will crash upon like waves against rocks. This is, of course, an old-school Tallarn Guard army that my dad started collecting way back in the day. They're all metal. That's right, metal models. That's right, kids. They used to make them out of metal. That's how brave they are, too. Their metal is unshaken, or whatever we call that. So in the Guard army, we have a Commissar that does not take up a slot. Death Corps Marshal, a Death Corps Supreme Marshal, who's going to just be my Al-Rahim model from back in the day. We've got a Platoon Command Squad with an Ogrin Bodyguard, which is really awesome. I've got 5 squads of infantry, each with a heavy weapon, a special weapon, and a Voxcaster as well. A unit of 5 Bullgrin with shields and mauls. A unit of 5 little Ratlings, one of my favorite units in all of the range because they're so small and insignificant but so useful. A Tech Priest Engine Seer, as well as 5 Elite Scions ready to come down and do some actions. In the fast attack slot, 2 Armored Sentinels with rocket launchers and hunter killer missiles, and 1 Scout Sentinel with a heavy flamer. Heavy support, we have a heavy weapon squad with 3 mortars, and we have 2 Lehman Russ battle tank aces. We have 1 with the Exterminator autocannons and a Meticulous Calibrator, and 1 with an Eradicator Nova Cannon and Knight of Piety. Rounding it all out, we have a single Chimera that is a dedicated transport, and a Bane Hammer. That's right, a giant Bane Hammer who is also a tank ace, and he is running the vaunted Praetorian, making him an officer so he can give out orders and even receive orders from the Commissar. So with that, let's see what the Tyranids have brought to the battle.
In my Hive fleet, I have a Hive Tyrant, Lash Whip Bone Sword. What you see is what you get, who will be my Warlord. Accompanying him will be a Tyranid Prime. Also, what you see is what you got. In the troop slot, we've got 2 squads of 20 Termagants, hoping that they'll just come off the board and make it hard for him to move any of his tanks around. A squad of 5 Warriors. Again, what you see is what you got. And then some big nummy bugs. I've got a Haruspex, a Toxicrene. In the fast attack, I've got a Mawlok and a Trigon, accompanying them with the Parasite of Mortrax. And then in the heavy support, I have an Exocrine with a Carnifex. The only one that I missed is the Tyrant Guard that will be accompanying the Hive Tyrant.
Today we are playing Tempest of War cards. Of course, we've got a Hammer and Anvil deployment. We've put down our 5 objectives this mission. Now, this mission's primary is take and hold. Several strategic locations have been identified in your vicinity. You are ordered to assault these positions, secure them, and hold them at any cost. So in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th battle rounds, at the end of each player's command phase, you get 5 victory points for each of the following conditions you satisfy. Control 1 or more objectives, control 2 or more objectives, control more objective markers than your opponent. However, in the 5th battle round, the player who has the first turn will score 5 points as usual, above, and the player who has the second turn will score 5 points at the end of their turn for each one they satisfy, instead of at the beginning. In this mission, we have a special rule called Vox Static. Stellar flares, malicious scrap code, and electromagnetic energy restrict communications. So in this mission, the command reroll stratagem will cost 2 command points instead of 1. Let's dive into deployment. A huge shout out to all the companies that work with us here at MiniWarGaming. We've got the terrain, the mats, everything comes from a variety of awesome companies. Make sure you check the links in the Silver Vault Lounge to get some awesome discounts for all this cool stuff and bring your battlefield to life. And here we are getting ready for battle. Tyranids versus Tallarn. That's right. Have you ever played against Guard before?
It's been a while. Not the new codex, so we'll see how this goes.
They might as well be the old codex because they're all old models. That's right. They're veterans in their own right, so they all have ballistic skill 2. No, I'm just kidding.
That would be nice.
We are playing Tempest of War today. So we've set up the board. Let's go over all the stuff we need to go over, and then we'll deploy and we'll come back and show you how the forces are arrayed for battle. Here we are after deployment. So, how did you deploy your Tyranids?
So I deployed with a pretty straightforward, I'm going to try to gum up the board as much as I can while trying to keep most of my important pieces out of sight in case you get first turn, with a little surprise coming up here, hopefully in the next few turns.
That's right, Morlock and Trigon in reserve. Now, we do know these are giant big things. Technically, you can't be off the board, sure, but if you don't make exceptions for a model like this, it's literally unplayable. So he's fine there, keyboard warriors. Okay, and then we're gonna go over the Guard. My Scout Sentinel is forward deployed. My Armored Sentinels are holding a flank with an infantry squad with a last cannon and grenade launcher. The mortars are very smartly behind terrain here, and holding my home objective. We got the Bane Hammer with the Bullgrin and 1 squad of infantry inside of it. The Tech Priest Engines here, my Krieg Marshal, and I've got my Platoon Command Squad that's strung out so that everybody gets banner benefits. The Last Cannon Squad, another Last Cannon Squad, my Leman Russ Eradicator, my Leman Russ Exterminator, and my Chimera with another squad inside with a Heavy Bolter, and the Commissar. In Strategic Reserves, or Deep Strike, I put my 5 Scions. They'll be coming down to try and do some work. Okay, so the battle is prepared. We're ready. Let's roll off to see who must take the first turn. And, so close. I like taking second turn on missions where you score objectives at the end of the game, because then you can just like jump on and score a bunch of points. But the Astra Militarum sees the initiative, and we get to go first. My orders have come in from High Command. Behind enemy lines. Well, that's not going to happen. No prisoners. Kill a bunch of stuff. Yes, we'll definitely like that one. Grind them down. Kill more stuff. Sure, Guard can certainly kill stuff. My orders are in. Let's dive into the command phase. Well, let's dive into some orders and stuff. So, regimental orders. He can order 3 regimental orders, and my Voxcaster can do 1 regimental order. So, I'm going to go ahead and do my Voxcaster. I'm going to go ahead and do regimental order for that one will be take aim. So +1 to hit and +1 AP. So I'm going to go take aim to the mortars, and they're going to relay take aim to the sentinels. So the sentinels will have +1 to hit and +1 armor piercing value. I'm also going to give take aim to this unit of infantry from him, so he's just going to order them. And he's also going to give take aim to this unit of infantry, which is going to relay it to that unit of infantry. That's all he can do, because that's 2. He could technically do a 3rd one, but he can't do it yet. Okay, so that's take aim on basically all my infantry. Excellent. Then my Tank Ace Super Tank is an officer. He has mechanized orders. He can essentially give orders out to vehicles. So he's going to go for Gunner's Kill on Sight. So he gives it to this one, and then they relay it to every vehicle within 12 inches, essentially. So Gunner's Kill on Sight. And then my Commissar can order officer units, and because my big tank is an officer, it's going to get an order. And his order from the Commissar will be forwards for the Emperor, which will be advance and counter stationary. So he's going to be able to just fly up the board, hopefully, and try get as close to the enemy as possible. I'm going to go ahead and use my Tech Priest Engines here to give my tank a 5-up invulnerable save with his Machine Spirit ointments. With that, we're moving to the movement phase. The Guard have moved forward, ready to engage the Tyranid horde. I did roll really high for the forwards for the Emperor Advance, but he counts as stationary because he has a Perfectus order, which is pretty cool. And then the Sentinel, Leroy Jenkins is way forward. So you know what, we're going to start with the Leroy Jenkins Sentinel, because that's really fun. He's just got a heavy flamer. He's going to shoot at these gaunts. D6 hits with his heavy flamer. 2 hits winning on 3s. 1 at AP1.
Okay, 5 up goes to a 6, and nope.
Yes, first blood, Sentinel. Good job, little scout Sentinel. He found the enemy. He's like, I found him.
I did it.
So we're going to start with the Leman Russ Exterminator, because we found a pest problem. And we're just going to shoot you with this one. He has more targets, which means I'm going to wait to shoot him. We'll start with him first.
Okay.
So we've got 9 shots from the heavy bolters, hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s thanks to gunners, kill on sight. And 3s with AP1. 1.
5 up to 6. And
yes!
Another dead one.
Yeah, that's good. Only 18 more to go. 6 shots from the Exterminator autocannon, hitting on 3s because it's a turret weapon. And, 6 is to hit auto wound. I have to remember that. And on 2s, these are AP2. So 3 at AP2.
So 5 up goes to 7, so 3 dead.
Bop, 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 bop. Nice. So the Eradicator Nova Cannon, gonna shoot in that as well. I believe you're still at 11 or more.
Yes.
So it'll be 9 shots from the Eradicator Cannon on 3s. Rerolling 1s, gunners, kill on sight. Ooh, 3 auto wound. Very nice for born soldiers. Strength 6, needing 2s. Oh, look at that. That's 9 AP2
Okay.
damage.
3, 6, 9.
Hey, there are
6
6 left. Okay. And then we have the heavy bolters hitting on 4s. Ooh, 4 auto wound. Nice. 2 gunners kill on sight. Nothing. So 4 at AP1.
5 up to 6, and 4 more dead.
Okay, there is 2 remaining. There are 2 remaining. I don't think I have anything else that can see them. Okay, well, I guess 2 little bugs. They're gonna survive. They're gonna run back and hold this objective for the rest of the game, and gonna be a pain in my neck. Okay, good talk, but good job at clearing the flank, Leman Russes. This last cannon is gonna take aim shooting at this thing with lots of weird mouth parts. Last cannon hitting on 3s. Hits, winning on 3s for strength 9. Wounds at AP3. Okay. There's AP4 thanks to take aim.
2 up to 6 up.
Okay, he's gonna take the damage. D6 damage for 3 damage against the bug. Ooh, I just realized I have mortars back here. They're gonna shoot all of their mortars into those 2 gaunts. Gotta kill them. Let's just go. I'm just gonna do it. 3, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it yet, because this is a full squad. So I get full shots into them, or a couple of shots into them. Well, let's shoot some other stuff first. Let's do these 5 rattling snipers shooting into the parasite. Oh, that's right. Come on, little rattlings. 3s. Nice, nice. Strength 4 against toughness 5. 4, 5. Rolling to wound. 2 at AP1, maybe? They are AP1.
All right, so 4 up to 3 up back to 4, so 4s.
Okay, they
Save
do
one,
a
take one.
single damage. Now, rattlings get to move after they decide to do that. Do they want to move? Yeah, they'll just kind of scootsy up a little bit. Just kind of give themselves some better vision. They can move after shooting. Good job, little rattlings. Now we're going to go ahead with the Sentinels. I'm going to go ahead and let loose with both of their rocket launchers and the Hunter Killer missiles, and they're going to try and hit this big, gribbly tentacle thing. 2 Hunter Killer missiles, needing... Oh, we forgot. This was actually like this when we set up the table. That's dense, so -1, +1, so they're hitting on 4s with the Hunter Killers. 1 hits, strength 8.
4s.
Ooh, it's T8. Nice. 1 goes through.
Okay.
Hunter Killers is strength 10 and D6 damage. That's cool. But it is AP2.
Okay, so 3 up to 5 up.
Yep. Oh,
made it.
Completely okay. And then 2 crack rockets. Shoo. 1 automatically wounds, 1 misses. AP2 as well, I think.
So 5 up
2.
again.
Ooh,
No.
I can't see the dice. Where is it? There it is. Hold on, let me see if it's AP1 or 2. It is AP2. So, needing D6 damage. Brarg. 5 damage on the big bug. That's right. Take some hits. Then we're going to go ahead with this squad right here. I have 1 last cannon, just going to shoot into your Toxicrene. Now, it is within range of the... I don't actually, might not even be within range of the banner. Oh no! I might have misplaced that. Yep, not in range of the banner. Okay, so I do suffer the -1 to hit, but they do have the +1 to hit from the order. So hitting on 4s with the last cannon. Nope. And they're within 6 inches of this guy. They reroll, yeah, they reroll once to hit because he's a senior officer. Still missed. Okay, big tank is gonna go ahead and shoot last cannons here. And I'm gonna shoot everything else into these bugs. The big block of bugs. Let's kill some termagants. Let's do the 2 last cannons first. Hitting on 4s. Nothing. 3 twin heavy bolters. That's 18 shots into the bugs. Okay, hitting on 4s. 6 is auto wound. Okay, not terrible. Needing 3s to wound at AP1. So that would be 5 at AP1.
Okay, so crater +1, -1, so 5s. Save 1.
Okay,
4 die.
4 go down. The Tremor Cannon gets full complement of shots into the horde. That's 15 super shots. Oh, strength 10, AP 3 damage. Let's try murder some gaunts. Needing 3s because it's a turret weapon. Okay, not bad. 1 auto wounded and 2s. Okay, so that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 that go down.
Cool. So 2, 4, 6,
Bang.
7, 8, 9.
Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna go ahead and do the mortars. So the mortars, I'm gonna do 1 mortar into the 2 that are back here. And I'm gonna do 2 mortars into this block. Actually, no, I'll do 2 into the 2 and 1 into this one here. So 2 mortars into the 2-man squad, or 2 bug squad, 2d6 shots. Ooh, 10 shots. Now, normally they hit on 4s. Their ballistic skill now becomes 5s because they're shooting out of line of sight. But they do get +1 to hit for take aim, so they're hitting on 4s, and they don't suffer any negative modifiers to hit.
Okay.
So, and that's that. So they're hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s to wound because of the command squad. Okay, there. Hitting on 4s. So that's 2 auto wound at AP2, which should kill him.
Just kill him.
Oh wait, no, because you get +1 save. Right?
Yeah, that's right.
Because I'm out of line of sight. So don't mind that yet. And then wounding on 3s because it's strength 5. So 3 at AP2, thanks to take aim.
So 2 to 1, so 6 ups. 2 boxcars. None.
I did get them. And then the 1 into here, which will do D6 with a minimum of 3 for blast, because there's 7 moles left in the unit. 3 shots, excellent. With 4s to hit again. Okay, and 3s to wound. So 2 at AP2.
Okay, so 6 up. Nope, 2 more.
Okay, so that leaves down to 5 remaining. Now, the Banehammer is open-topped, and 1 unit can shoot out of it. So I do have 1 infantry squad inside, and they're just gonna take aim. Well, they're gonna just shoot at this guy here. Yeah. Actually, I'm not sure how that would work. Because I've got an order that makes the big tank count as stationary, I think they count as being stationary as well because of that. So I think that's how that works. Well, let us know in the comments, is that how that works? I think the FAQ says that. Okay, so they're gonna shoot just a bunch of last guns and a heavy bolter at you. Okay, heavy bolter. 1 auto wound. Nice. And I've got 7 las guns as well. They're out of rapid fire range, and the flamer's out of range as well. So 1 auto wound. So 2 auto wounds, 1 at AP1.
Okay, so 6 up. No, and then the normal.
Yep, no AP on a las gun.
So 2 more.
Okay, 2 of them will go down, but they are close to the hive mind. That makes them not run away at all. I believe that is it for my shooting phase. So I'm gonna spend a command point. I'm gonna go ahead, it's actually 2 command points. I'm gonna spend 2 command points and volley fire with this squad here. That means that the last cannon will get a 2nd shot at this Toxicrene to try and do some damage. Okay. Pew! It misses. Oh no, it hits. +1, -1. Strength 9. It fails to wound. Okay, well, that's that. You don't have to take any morale tests. Let's go to my scoring. So I will score no prisoners for 5 victory points. I am going to discard behind enemy lines because there's just no way I'm going to get that right now. And so far, I have killed 1 unit for grind them down. So if you kill 1 unit, then I score it. If not, it just gets discarded at the end of your turn. So with that, I will get 5 points as we move in to Tyranid turn number 1. So orders for the Tyranids are?
Grind them down. I got to kill more things than he did, so my target is 2. Blood and Guts, kill 3 things in close combat, and then Overwhelming Firepower, shoot 3 things down.
So this is actually after my next turn.
Okay.
So you kill 3 things, then in my turn I have to kill 4 things, 3 things at least to stop you from scoring it.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay,
So it's kind of like it defers an entire turn. But if you kill 1 thing, then you're stopping me from scoring my grind as well.
Okay.
3 things in combat, 3 things in shooting. Okay. Bugs, mixed messages from the hive mind here. You did spend a CP to get rid of investigate sites because that's really hard, and you drew blood and guts. Take a look at the Tyranids and where they are. Okay, and then we'll come back and see how many guardsmen they nom. So you want to do a couple of things in your command phase first.
So beginning of the command phase, I'm going to do rapid regeneration on the Toxicrene.
Okay, and he's going to heal
For 2.
Very nice.
And then the Prime is going to give Guide Mind to the Exocrine for unmodified rolls of 6, score additional hits.
Yeah, well that's everybody. But yes, everybody within synaptic range will get exploding 6s, as that's your synaptic imperative. End of the movement phase. This guy ran up. This guy moved. This guy moved. This guy moved. This thing moved. The little Termagants ran. They moved. This advanced like a bazillion inches, which is great. And then over here we have the Hive Tyrant just moving up around the side and with his Tyrant Guard just protecting the back objective. And I believe it's into the Psychic phase now.
Yep. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to attempt to put Catalyst on the Harspecs.
Yep.
2d6 and...
Oh, that's not going to work. That is a CP reroll. Yep. And ooh, it does.
with a 10, it definitely goes off.
There's no denies here. So Catalysted Big Bug. Very nice.
And
He gets a second spell?
yes.
Nice.
For giggles, we're gonna, and for second spell, we're going to attempt to onslaught and make sure the big boy gets to get in.
I don't want to. I don't want this to happen. Oh, that's not gonna happen.
And that's a perils.
That is. He's gonna take D3 mortal wounds.
He takes
Oh,
1.
just 1. Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Well, that's actually big because he was running. So let's see what happens with. Do you have any more psychers?
No, just the
Okay.
1.
Okay. And I guess the parasite's not a psyker either.
No, just synapse.
Cool.
We're going to start with the Toxicrene. We're going to shoot its massive lashes up at the big tank here. It's 2d6 shots.
Yep.
For
2 shots.
Okay.
If only this counted at 11 models, you'd get blast on it. Does it have blast or no?
No, it's just assault.
Oh, okay.
All right, so hitting on 3s. Both hit.
Does it -1 for advancing?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so let me re-roll that one. All right,
So it'd be 1 hit.
Okay. All right, so strength 7 against T9, so I need a 5.
Yep.
And nothing.
Nothing happens there.
All right. 3 shots.
Some heavy venom cannon over here.
With the enhanced senses, so hitting on 3s.
Very cool. 6s explode. Oh my goodness gracious. What is going on? The bugs are not really wanting to hit anything today. They're right in front of you, boys. What are you doing?
I'll try the Exocrine.
Yep.
So it gets 6 plus D3 for 4 shots.
Nice.
So, and we're going to spend on the Exocrine Observer Organism for ignoring cover, and another roll of hit. A 6 gets an additional hit.
So that means each 6 would be 3 hits in this case.
All
Cool.
right, so 8 shots, hitting on 3s.
Yep. And that would be, ooh, so an
2.
extra 4 hits in there.
Okay,
That
so
one
one
plus
missed.
3 more dice. That's going to be awesome.
Okay,
5s.
so and 5s. 2.
Cool.
So that's 2 at -4.
Ooh, so 6 ups. How much damage?
3 apiece.
Ooh, very nice. That's 6 damage on the big tank. Goes down to 22 remaining. And that's 22. A big 20 dial and a 2 dial.
All right, Prime with his regular venom cannon shooting into the big tank as well. D3 shots. So 1 shot hits on a 3.
Even on a 2.
I was wrong, it's on a 2.
Moving on down the line.
Okay. So warriors shooting into the scout sentinel. I've got 4 death spitters, 3 shots apiece.
Yep, they also reroll 1s to hit because the hive tyrant gave it to them, and reroll 1s to wound because the prime gave it to them. 6s to hit will be an additional hit in shooting, thanks to the prime
3s
as well.
to hit, no extra hits.
Cool, and no rerolls.
All right, so 5s to wound.
Yep. Ooh, very nice. Rerolling 1s to wound as well.
Yes.
What's the AP?
-2
Okay.
for 1.
So that's 5 at AP2. Our little sentinel, 4 up save, -2, 6 ups. He takes 4 damage down to 3 wounds remaining.
And we'll have the venom cannon, D3 shots for 1.
Mhm.
Hits on a 3. Hits.
Nice.
And strength 8 to T7, so I need a 3.
T6,
Or T6, I need a 3. Hits.
Does?
So
AP4 or something?
-3.
Goes straight through.
So 2 damage.
Down to 1 wound remaining.
And then lastly, the Harspex is going to try and lick it.
Oh no! Don't lick me!
It gets 1 shot, so hitting on a 3. We'll command point that one.
Okay. It hits.
Okay, and strength 6 versus T6, I need a 4.
Yes, you do. Ooh, very nice.
got
What's
it.
the AP?
-3.
Oh no! You killed my sentinel! Okay, I don't know if they explode, but I'm gonna roll to see if in case. Well, now I have to check. Yeah, it's just a 3-inch explosion for 1 mortal. It's out. You killed him with shooting. Poor scout sentinel, which does mean you stopped me from scoring my grind.
Okay. And so now the Toxicrene is going to attempt to charge. All right, Carnifex attempt to charge.
Yeah, the Toxic Screen advanced, so he can't charge. But in comes the Carnifex. That is a 6. He needs to roll a 9. You have 3 command points left. So do you
No
want
guts,
to...
no glory.
Oh,
so
there you
we'll
go.
re-roll it. So I need a 9.
Oh, that's a 10!
All right.
He's going for it. Oh, that's awesome. Nom, nom, nom.
Charging 1 for Scything Talons. Or a set of Scything Talons.
Nice. That's a lot of attacks.
So 4s to hit.
Oh,
He's angry.
That's awesome. He's so angry. And it's what, strength 10 or something?
All right, so strength 7 to toughness a lot. I need 5s.
Yep. And what's the AP?
It is -3.
Ooh, okay. So 5 ups, and how much damage each?
3 apiece.
Ooh, okay. So 5 up saves, my 2 up. And I take 6 more damage, bringing him down from 22 to 16 to 10. Oh, ouch. Oh, no. Yes.
No, to 16. Yeah.
Okay, he's down to 16. That hurt. My attack to fight, my time to fight back. I'm going to go ahead and spend a command point for Crush Them. So because it is an armored vehicle, my weapon skill goes from a 5 up to a 3+. I have 9 attacks at strength 9, and any 6 to wound will do a mortal wound in addition to damage. Crush the bug under our tracks. So hitting on 3s. Nice, nice, okay.
2 autos.
Only in shooting. Born Soldiers only works for shooting with that.
I thought you said 6s were mortals.
To wound.
To wound, okay.
Yeah, 6s to wound will be mortals. Not enough. Only 4 at no AP.
4 2-ups.
Yep. Haha! We got through your chitin. That's right, silly card effects. Feel the wrath of the Emperor's tank of doom. He's down to 8 remaining. They have 9 in total, eh? And with that, it is the end of your turn. So, what did you score? You killed 1 thing.
I killed 1 thing for grind them down, but I think I'm going to hold on to Blood and Guts and Firepower.
Okay. So you want to hold on to those cards.
I think I'll you can ditch one or both.
You can ditch all of them if you want.
So I'm going to ditch Blood and Guts and Overwhelming Firepower.
Okay. Now, you did kill one thing, so if I kill one thing, you don't get grind. You did stop me from getting grind, so that just goes into the discard pile at the end of your turn. And with that, we move on to battle round number 2. So at the start of the turn, I get hold 1, hold 2, hold 3. So I will get 15 primary points as we move into my second turn. And as for points, Overwhelming Firepower, we've been ordered to kill 3 things in shooting. Deploy a teleport homer, so put basically do an action in your deployment zone. And extend battle lines. At the end of the turn, control 1 objective in my zone and 1 or more in no man's land. So all achievable objectives this turn. The Guard are starting to push forward. The Tech Priest is going to once again put a 5-up invulnerable save on the tank, which I totally forgot I had, but that's fine. It's all good. Now it's the fun time for the Guard, which is to do orders, because I have quite a few. So the cool thing about chimeras is you can do an order with a chimera, and then when the officer gets out of the chimera, he can do another order. That's kind of neat. It's like makes them super awesome command vehicles, which is kind of neat. So I'm going to go ahead and issue take aim again on this mortar squad here, and the mortar squad is going to relay it to this unit right here. Then my vaunted Praetorian, which is this giant tank of death, is going to issue bring it down, or take aim, or basically reroll ones to hit to that one there, and he's going to relay it to the Chimera and the other tank again, because, you know, sure, we'll do that. And then I've got my Commissar. Now, what does he want to do? I'm going to wait. So his first order is going to be to make this big tank objective secured. So he's just going to hold at all costs, which means that objective should be safe as long as it's still alive, which will be hilarious. And then I've got orders from my infantry commander. So this infantry commander is going to order take aim, I think, to him, and they'll order, and they'll relay take aim to them as well. So +1 to hit, +1 AP. And I don't know, he can't really order them. He could order them to order them. Lots of different orders. They're just orders everywhere. I am going to go ahead, actually. So he's going to take aim. He's going to order them to take aim. And they're going to relay it to the Sentinels. So then everybody will be taking aim. Yeah, that sounds fun. Okay, let's get into the movement phase. So, end of the movement phase. I've moved stuff. So, I disembarked the Bulgrin. They kind of moved up. And then when I disembark my Commissar, he's going to give them a special order. I'm going to go for Show Them Steel, Show Them Contempt, which will be 5-up against mortal wounds and +1 leadership as they go forward into the fray. Okay, and my little Tech Priest Engine Seer is going to get fixing the engine. Fix, 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 T3 fix. 3 wounds fixed. Up to 19. That's right, haha. The steel behemoth of the Emperor's glory is hard to take down. I did disembark the unit that was inside, and they didn't get take aim, so they're just sitting there. They're going to probably try and take some wounds off of this card effects. But on that, the entire army is pretty much staying still because you have 2 big monsters to come in, and I don't really feel like sacrificing positioning right now. They're just going to sit, hold. Overwhelming Firepower is the order of the day. So the Rattlings decided to move because they were trying to get line of sight into the Parasite, but they can't because Obscuring goes to the edge of this wall there. So they're going to go ahead and just shoot at the big Hive Tyrant. Sure, let's do it. Hitting on, force. Ooh, no born soldiers there, sadly. Wounding on 5s. Nothing. And then they get to move again. I'm just doing it to show you that it has a cool mechanic. Well, let's start with the Exterminator Autocannon. Lehman Russ is going to go ahead and shoot all the heavy bolters at the 3 gaunts. And then the Exterminator Autocannon is going to try and exterminate the warriors. Okay, heavy bolters into bugs, hitting on force. 1 automatic wound. And on 3s! So that would be 5 AP1s into the bug, into the little termagants over here.
5 6-ups.
Okay, he takes them down. 1 kill for Overwhelming firepower.
All right, so when being targeted, I'm going to activate for 1 CP Reinforced Hive Node and subtract 1 damage for any damage.
That's really
against the
good,
warriors.
considering my autocannon is 2 damage, and so is the Eradicator, and all the heavy bolters that might be targeting them as well. Okay, so my Eradicator cannon has 6 shots, hitting on 3s. It's going to auto wound with 2 of them, no reroll 1s here, and strength 8, so that'd be 4 at AP 2.
Okay, so 4-ups become 6-ups.
And normally they'd be 2 damage each, but they're only 1 damage each.
So kills 1 guy.
Okay, one of the nice reinforced hive node. Blah, dead. An expert casualty removal means that this can't see them, because this is actually really tall. Can't see any of this. Can only see the back of this guy. So he's just going to go ahead and shoot him. 9 heavy bolter shots into your exocrine. Hitting on 4s, 2 automatic wounds, wounding on 5s. 2, 4 at AP 1. D3 plus 6 Eradicator cannons, that'd be 7. Bolter wounds.
So 3-ups from the -1, he's good.
Oh, very nice. And then the Eradicator cannon. 1, hitting on 3s here, and 5s. These are AP 2. So 2 at AP 2.
So 2 4-ups.
Yep. And they're 2 damage each. So 4 damage on the exocrine. Well, this infantry squad here was ordered to take aim, and they're going to take aim on the Haruspecs over here. So 3s to hit with the last cannon, rerolling 1s to hit. No, rerolling 1s to wound, sorry. Ha! This last cannon over here, going to shoot at the big tentacle monster over this side, needing 3s. This one can't reroll 1s to hit and reroll 1s to wound. It hits, and oh, it doesn't wound. And this one here is just going to shoot at Mr. Carnifex together with all of his friends. So 5 lasguns, a grenade launcher, and a last cannon walk into a bar. Yeah, it was funny. Okay. 5 lasguns, hitting on 3s because of take aim, rerolling 1s to hit. Yeah, that's right. And then toughness 7?
Yep.
6s to wound, nothing. Crack grenade, hits, and 5s to wound. No. Oh, last cannon. Ooh, auto wounded. Very nice. AP 4 because of take aim.
Okay, so 2-up becomes a 6-up.
Yep. It will go through for D6 damage.
-1.
-1. D6 -1. 5 in total. Bring it down to 3 wounds remaining. That's an expert shot from you. It's like you've been a veteran of many battles.
That man needs a
medal.
promotion.
He does. He gets a medal. Now we're going to do this infantry squad. That one has no orders, but they do have reroll 1s to hit and reroll 1s to wound. They're just going to shoot everything at this big bug. Heavy bolter first. Ignoring the movement penalty thanks to the banner. So hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s to hit. And wounding on 5s, rerolling 1s to wound. 1 at AP 1.
2-up becomes 3-up.
Yep.
He loves it.
I have a single flamer as well. D6 hits. Ooh, 5 hits. Needing 5s to wound, rerolling 1s thanks to my little banner. Only 1, no AP.
Okay, so 2-up.
Ha! Flame! I found your weakness! 6 rapid-fire lasguns and a last pistol, and 1 lasgun. So 6, 12, 14 shots. Okay, here we go. Pew, 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 pew. Ooh, 1 auto wound. A couple of reroll 1s. Nice. Hitting 6 to wound though, rerolling 1s. Ooh, nice. 2! You have 2 wounds left. Come on, come on! Get him!
No AP.
No AP.
2-ups.
Oh, I almost last gunned you to death. Silly Carnifex. Now we're going to do this Chimera. The Flamer's out of range, but the Stubber and Multi-Laser are very much in range. The Heavy Stubber into the Carnifex, hitting on 4s. Ooh, 1 auto wound. Nice. Wounding on 5s. Only 1. Come on, Stubber, you got this. Ah, so
Loves
close. Multi-Laser time. Multi-laser shooting time. Multi-laser shooting time. Multi-laser shooting. Multi-laser shooting. Multi-laser shooting with a cherry on top. Yeah, 1 at -1. Let's go.
3-up.
Ah,
Yeah, he loves it.
I lived. Okay, 2 rocket launchers are going to try and shoot at this thing. Let's go. +1 for take aim. -1 for the dents over here. So 4s. 1 hit. Strength 8. Nothing. Sad. What? We're going to do all of these mortars. Ooh, blam, 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 right on this guy. 3d6 mortar shots. Nice. Once again, 4s because of my super banner and take aim. Rerolling 1s. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's amazing. What the heck?
They do not like this thing.
No. I hit all the time.
They really do not want this thing to be alive anymore. That's impressive.
Oh, I rebased these mortars. They're so happy. Putting on 5s, rerolling once. Okay, so there's 5. 5 AP2 though, because their mortars are so good.
4-ups.
Yep.
He'll live it through all of it. Watch.
If he does.
I'm just kidding. You know what? I'm gonna be greedy.
Are you sure?
Command point reroll.
Oh man, he's gonna live. Oh, fell off the table. He dies. I'm just kidding. Ah,
No,
I got him.
damn it.
He goes down. Death throws. Does he explode and do mortal wounds to everything?
No.
No, he does not. What does he need? A 6?
A 6.
Okay. I got him. That's 2 things that killed in shooting. Okay, Mr. Baneblade is Titanic, can fall back and shoot. So big Baneblade, Banehammer is going to Quake Cannon Tentacle Monster. And here we go. Lots of heavy bolters. Whew. We got 18 heavy bolter shots. Okay, hitting on 4s. I'm just shooting everything at big tentacle monster. Okay, 1 automatic wound and 5s. So 2 so far. And then the rest of them. 4 so far. Just 4 at -1s. Ooh, making the saves. I love it. 2 last cannons on 4s. Nope. And big super mega cannon. 2d6 plus 3. Boom! You know what? CP reroll. Gonna reroll the number of hits or shots. I go down to 3 CP and get. Okay.
1 more. That's
Sure. Okay, hitting on 3s because it's a turret weapon. Ooh, 2 automatic wounds. I like seeing that. Strength a lot. And that's 3 more. That's 5 AP 3s.
So 5-ups.
Oh, nice. 3 damage each, though. It's 9 damage, bringing it down to 3. If only you would have done any work, you morons. You mavericks, okay? Okay, well, that's that. So let's dive into the charge phase. So Bulgrin need a 6 rolled. They make it with a 7. And the Bulgrin make it into combat. So, fight phase, I'm going to activate the Bulgrin. And they will do some piling ins. And just try and get as many models as I can. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to see if I can get him in. I needed an extra inch on the charge. He cannot get within half an inch of a model that's within half an inch. So we have it, 4 of the Bulgrin fighting big monster. So 4 of them, including the Sergeant, hitting on 3s, but strength 7 against toughness 8 means I'm wounding on 5s here. 3s to hit. I'll take it. They're just happy to play, okay? They're just happy to be a part of this experience. Needing 5s to wound, though. This is where the math might take a turn. And you have a 2-up save, right?
Yes.
Bulgrin moles are only AP 1. So that is 6 at AP 1, so 3 ups. However, they are 2 damage each.
Okay.
He's got 12, yes,
yeah.
there you go. Okay, 3
So
ups.
potentially kill him, 3 up.
And he takes 4 damage. Blap, blap, blap. He's down to 8 remaining, and then I get my consolidation. I'm just gonna make sure I base him so he doesn't get to move anywhere.
Yep.
Or like pile in, essentially. And then we'll just get all these guys
How many wounds do they have apiece?
3 each
3
with
each.
-1 damage. 2 up saves on the guys with big shields, 4 up involves on the mole on these shields over here.
All right, so fighting back, we're going to use the shoveling claws instead of his ravenous maw. So he's still in the top bracket, so he's hitting on 3s with 5 attacks. So 3 go through, and you are T5. So strength 14 to 5s, 2s.
Yep.
All right, and that's
Nice.
-3.
-3 and how much damage?
D3 plus 3 each.
Ooh, last cannons. Okay. And for every model you kill, you will heal 1.
Yes, for a
Up to
max of 3.
Okay. Well, I think I'm going to have to go ahead and do it on the 4-up invulnerable save over here. So there's 3 of them. So 4-up invulnerable save. No. Hold on a second. Do I want to re-roll it? Yes. Yes, I do. I'm going to spend a CP to re-roll it. Oh, so how much damage does he take?
He takes...
Minimum of 4. So he takes 5. So that will kill him. So I'm going to go ahead and do...
And
you
then
said
he goes
AP,
up 1?
Yep.
Yep.
AP what?
AP -3.
Okay, so 5 up, I'm going to have to put it on him, because if not, my coherence is going to get all messed up. So 5 up on him. Oh, how much damage does he take?
4.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's just going to kill him anyway, because even with the -1 damage. And then another, I'm going to put it on the 4-up invulnerable save. And a -2 leadership here.
Yes.
So I need to keep the high leadership one. Okay, 5 up. Yes, okay.
Made it, all right.
I only lost 2, but wow, that was painful. Nice. He does have Catalyst, so he'll take the 4 damage. We totally forgot he had it.
5 ups.
5 ups to ignore it, and he regains 2 more of those wounds. Yep. So he's back up to 12. Oh, that was a moot point for the poor Bulgrin. Leadership 9 thanks to my +1. -2 is leadership 7. Lost 2 casualties. Leadership 6. No, 5.
5.
Let's see what we do here. They hold the line. Excellent. Good job. They're going to hold. At least they stop this from going and eating my army from there. And I believe with that, it's time to see what I score. Well, I totally forgot to bring my Scions in to do teleport homers. Hilarious. So I'm going to get 5 points for extend battle lines. And I'm going to keep these 2 because I can totally do them next turn. And with that, it is the end of turn number 2 for the guard. It's time for your turn. And because I killed something, grind goes away, so that is discarded as well. Your orders are no retreat, no surrender. So don't fall back from combat, don't move away from an objective that you already control. Storm hostile objective, steal an objective away from me, and assassination, kill an enemy character or enemy warlord. So Hive Tyrant gives them reroll 1s to hit, Prime gives them reroll 1s to wound. And are you using any of your synaptic imperatives?
We're not going to do any imperatives this turn.
Okay. And with that, let's go into the movement phase. Do you want to use a heal stratagem on anybody?
No, I'm pretty low on command points. I'll save those for later in the round.
Okay, and we'll come back after movement. Okay, so halfway through the turn, we forgot Gorgon gets, you're playing High Fleet Gorgon, so you get Behemoth, sorry. You get reroll charges for free. So we refunded you the command point used for the Carnifex charge, because you didn't have to use a reroll there. And you get +1 to your charges as well. So we will remember that now that we're starting to get stuck in here. So you've moved the Prime and the Toxicrene and the Exocrine out this way. You've moved your warriors. The Parasite's hiding way in the corner there, ready to pounce out and probably go murder a bunch of my infantry and turn them into Ripper Swarms. And then we have the guard. They just sidestepped, and the Tyrant moved all the way around to stay within lookout range of his bodyguard, while the Horspex is just ready to nom-nom some more nom-noms. And then we have some reserves that potentially want to come in. You've got a Trigon and a Morlock as well. The Morlock has popped up ready to go and eat some Sentinels. Uh-oh. Those Sentinels are very, very scared. The other side of the table, the Trigon has decided to pop up there, ready to go and try and tuck into the Leman Russes on that flank as well. Nice. So with that, Psychic phase, you have one Psyker. He's got a couple of powers.
Let's put Catalyst. We're going to attempt to put it on the Warriors this time.
Okay.
Need a 5.
Goes off.
Goes off.
No, it does not explode his brain.
Not this time.
Nice. And then you either have Smite or Onslaught.
Well, nothing advanced, so let's do Smite and try to weaken the Bulgrins a little bit. Okay. So I need a 5. Goes off with a 6, so D3 minus 1.
No, no minus 1.
Minus
this
1?
is not a damage. That's just
so just
D3
2 mortals.
Cool. So 1 goes down to 1 wound remaining. So you've wounded one of the Bulgrin. Nice.
Right.
Are we going to the shooting phase?
We're just going to move from right to left. We're going to start with the Harspex.
Yep.
It's going to throw his tongue out again. Needs a 3.
Is it just one shot?
Just one shot.
Oh, okay.
All right. What's your toughness again?
T5.
Okay, 6 for the 5. I need a 3. Okay.
It's a wound.
Minus 3.
Nice.
Yep.
AP3, 2 up save on the guy that I had wounded, so 5 up to try and save him. No. He's going to go down. Sweet. And you will heal 1 wound as you eat him. That's so awesome. More shooting.
All right, the Venom Cannon, which should be in range, is going to take a
Which Venom Cannon, sorry?
The Venom Cannon here from the Warrior. We're going to take a pot shot over at this Leman Russ.
And what about the Death Spitters? They're like 24 inch
They're
range, right?
18-inch range.
Are they? I thought
yes.
They were 24. I think so. Everything's in range.
All right, so Venom Cannon, D3 shots.
Into my Leman Russ.
He gets 3 shots.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Hitting on 3s.
Nice. Reroll ones
to hit.
That's right.
Doesn't matter.
Toughness
And
8.
Okay, so I need a 4.
Nice.
Wounds.
AP3 is a 5-up, even though he does have a 5-up invulnerable save because of his tank ace. No, he takes 2 damage.
Yep.
Goes down to 11 remaining. He is at 11 wounds remaining, and the rest of the guns.
3 Death Spitters.
Yep.
3s.
Rerolling 1s.
Rerolling 1s.
Toughness 8, so 5s rerolling 1s as well. He's a strength 5. Very nice.
Yep. And 5s.
Ooh, cool.
1's a
2,
wound. Yeah.
and then reroll 1s to wound. 2. 4-up saves. I take 1. Down to 10 wounds remaining. Blah.
So the Exocrine will shoot next. We're going to spin a command point on the same stratagem as earlier. So an unmodified roll to 6 is an additional hit and ignores cover.
Very cool.
So it's 6 plus D3.
Yep.
So he gets 3 extra shots, so
Nice.
9.
That's awesome.
Hitting on 3s.
And a 6 will explode.
Yep, so extra hit.
Nice. I am toughness 9.
So I need 5s.
Yep. And no rerolls this
1.
time. Okay, 1. 5-up save. Nope. Takes 3 more
more.
damage. Goes down to his 16 that he had before he was healed.
So Prime, Venom Cannon into there.
Yep.
D3 shots. He gets 2.
Nice.
He's hitting on 2s. 2 hits. Strength 8 versus T higher than that, so 5s. And nothing.
Nothing from him. The steel behemoth just surviving everything that the Tyranids can throw at it.
And then lastly, the Toxicrine is going to throw a bunch of tentacles at it. So it's 2d6 shots.
Nice.
9 shots. Bottom bracket, so he's hitting on 5s.
Yep.
3. Strength 7 versus T higher, so I need 5s again. 1 at -2.
So 4-up.
Loves it.
The armor saves him.
Charge o'clock.
That's it for shooting. Charge the clock, like you said. Yeah. Now, this is an interesting one, because you came out with a 9, but I'm within an inch of a defense line, so engagement range is actually 2 inches. So you actually need an 8.
Plus 1 is 7.
You need a 7, and you get a free reroll. That's actually a really interesting. I'm not going to Overwatch here.
All right, so 7.
Oh, so close.
But Behemoth gets a free reroll.
That's right. Oh no,
Yep.
he sticks there. Good. Save them, because that was a mistake to put him so close to there. You almost ate him
All right.
very, very nicely.
Toxicrine is just going to say Leroy and charge the big tank.
And I am going to Overwatch before we do anything. Fistful of Heavy Bolt is hitting on 6s. 6s auto wound. So that's 4 just auto wound. 4 at AP1, 2 damage each.
All right, 3 ups.
Ooh, he takes
1.
2 damage there. Then we have 2 last cannons. Nothing. And big mama cannon. 7 plus 3. 10 shots. Ooh. This is where you're like, yeah. Okay, big cannon. What do you do? 1 auto wound at AP3.
5.
Off the table.
Ah,
Oh,
he loves it.
lived. He's coming to play with 1 wound remaining.
About a 5-inch charge, give or take.
Yep. Free reroll.
Behemoth free
Yep,
reroll.
that just happens.
All right,
Wasn't
he's in.
slowed down by the flurry of bullets. Very nice.
So, he makes the
So we forgot to say at the start of your turn, you got 10 points, 5 for that, and 5 for that one over there as well. Any other charges?
The Trigon is an attempt to bound the wall.
I like it.
Pre-measurement is going to come out to a 10-inch charge, right? Is that what we said?
So it was an 11, you get +1, so you have to roll a 10 with a free reroll just to get up and over.
And he's
There he
in.
goes. He just goes, "Rah," like up and around. Look at him go. He's like, I'm going to flip you over. Who's going first?
We'll go right to left. So we'll start with the Trigon.
Oh, very nice. He's going to try before he's gone. Ha! Trigon time.
Trigon.
Nom, 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 nom.
So he has 12 attacks with the Talons.
Ouch.
Hitting on 3s.
Very cool.
Reroll that one for cocked.
Yep. Rerolling 1s to the talons, or is that just an extra attack?
An
An extra tail attack?
extra tail attack. Single hit. He misses. Okay. So strength 7. No, I'm sorry, strength 8 because the adrenal glands.
Yep. So 4s to wound.
And 4s.
So he does 4
4.
AP.
-3.
Nice. 4 5-ups. And these are how much damage?
2.
2 each. Okay. I thought they were 3. 3 go through. That's 6 damage. Bring my Lehman Rust down to 4 wounds remaining. I guess it's the Carnifex ones that are...
The Carnifex are 3s.
Yeah, okay, makes sense.
And the Hive Tyrants. Everybody else's talons are 2s.
Okay, now we go into the the
Toxicrene.
Toxicrene over here. Okay.
All right.
12 attacks from the big guy.
Bottom bracket, so he's hitting on 5s.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4 hits.
Nice.
Wounding on 5s. 1.
Mm-hmm.
-2.
-2. So 4 up saves on my armored behemoth.
He loves it.
He's okay. Nice. Active combats. I'm going to pick my Bullgrin before this big outside stomach monster attacks me back. So 3s to hit. It's not catalysted this time, so maybe we can see about doing a little bit of damage. 5s to wound it. Ooh, 2 at AP1.
So 3-ups.
Yep. Aha! 2 damage. And if you kill both of me, you'll just heal that back instantly.
Yep. All right, so 5 attacks. Using its claws again. Hitting on 3s. Okay, and 2s because I'm strength a bajillion.
Yep.
So 3 at -3.
Well, let's start with the 4-up invulnerable save, because if I make them, they live. If not, they die. So, go Sergeant, 4-up. Dead. 2 5-ups. Dead. Okay, cool. He just shoved an entire Bullgrin unit into his mouth and is completely fine.
Yes.
That's awesome. And this monster is hilariously awesome. Awesome. He's up to 13 again. Yep. Okay, now I get to swing back. I'm going to go ahead and spend the 2 CP to crush you again. Brings me to 1 CP left, but I do get my 9 attacks in combat. You have 1 wound left, Toxicrene. Okay, hitting on 3s. Yes, wounding on, what's your toughness?
T8.
I'm mortal! Haha! You die. You die!
Does he explode?
No. No. Okay. Nom 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 nom. And guess what? Now I get to consolidate. Go Banehammer, the bane of your existence, at least. Good job. Okay, so with that is the end of the turn.
Yep.
What cards did you score this turn? This one stays until my next turn.
Okay.
So that was
okay,
just.
gotcha.
But at the end of my turn, you'll basically, because it says you just don't fall back, but I can't make you fall back
Right.
pretty much. I mean, fail morale. Storm hostile objective. You haven't taken objective that belonged to me.
Nope, not
You
yet.
haven't got that one, and you haven't killed any characters. Do you want to get rid of any?
So we're gonna discard assassinate because
Okay.
I don't think I'm getting to your backline anytime soon. And we'll go ahead and drop Storm hostile objective, and I'm gonna hold on to no retreat.
Makes sense. Now, I didn't get overwhelming firepower. It would have been really nice if I would have killed your thing in Overwatch. That would have kind of given that to me. So I still have 2 as we move into battle round number 3, and it's guard turn number 3. But with bugs real close, starting to flip tanks, this could get ugly real fast. Okay, so at the start of the battle round or turn, I'll get 5, 10, 15 points again, bringing my total primary points up to 30. You do have 10 primary points. So if I can stop you from holding this, then, because your Trigon's right there, then at least you will go down to a 5. Okay, because you have late game scoring. And let's see what my cards say. Okay, so for secondaries, I have overwhelming firepower. I need to kill 1 more thing with shooting. I have deploy teleport Homer. I'm going to remember to bring in my Scions this time to do that. And Blood and Guts, which, sure, you know, the Bullgrin, which is my unit to kill stuff in combat with, is dead. So I don't think they're going to... I might be doing that. I have to hold on to it because I only have 2 command points, and I need some command points. Command phase stuff, I'm going to give a 5-up invulnerable save to my big tank, thanks to my Engine Seer. And let's give out some orders. So orders-wise, I've given Take an Aim to them, relayed, to them, relayed, to them, relayed. So take aim on all my infantry except for one more squad in the Chimera. He is ordered that Leman Russ to gunner's kill on sight, and he's relaying it to the one in combat. And then I have a Profectus order, which I will give them. I'm not sure which one I want to do. I'm probably going to go ahead and do Remain Vigilant. Maybe. I'm going to order this big tank to remain vigilant, which means it can overwatch on 5s and 6s. That sounds amazing. It's just because it's an officer and he can order officers. I love it so much. That's a great little combo. That's really cool. Well, that's a fun time. So after all the orders have been given, let's dive into the movement phase. And we'll come back and I'll show you where everything ended up. End of the movement phase. Sentinels kind of moved up to move block the Morlock, and I basically got all of them, essentially the Sentinels, except for the Sentinels, within reroll ones to hit, reroll ones to wound, ignoring penalties to shoot bubbles, so I can just try and take out this Trigon.
Morlock.
And then Morlock, sorry, and then they just kind of moved up a little bit as well, so I can do some shooting and all that stuff. This Leman Russ moved back. This Leman Russ stayed in combat because the turret weapon can shoot out of combat, and it's yeah. And then he just kind of moved up a little bit with his Remain Vigilant, and then over here we've got them just coming down to press buttons. So they're going to start the teleport homer stratagem. Secondary, the action. So that'll give me some points to score. And then we go into the shooting phase, which is my favorite phase. Yes! I also got blood and guts. I'm just going to totally ignore my orders and just go for. We haven't completed our overwhelming firepower yet, so that's the priority. So even though he says respect my authority.
Yes, he did.
So these two don't have a choice. Nice. So 2 rockets into your Morlock. They're not within banner range, so they are hitting on 3s, 4s. 2 hits. They are wounding on 3s with real 1s. So 2 at AP3 thanks to take aim.
3 up to 6 up. Neither.
Okay, 2 go through. 2d6 damage. Doing 6 damage in total. Then we're going to go ahead and do this squad. Actually, no, this Heavy Bolter squad that's right here. So everybody's in rapid fire of this, plus Heavy Bolter. Let's do the Heavy Bolter first. Hitting on 3s, because of take aim and the banner means I don't suffer the penalty. Well, 2 auto wounds. Born Soldiers! So 2 at AP1 so far.
Force.
And that would be 2 damage from that one. Do have 1 flamer there. Scorch it. 3. 5s to wound. 1 with 1 AP because of take aim.
4 up. Nope.
1 damage there. 6 last guns and the last pistol. Shooting into it as well. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. 1 auto wounding. 6s to wound, rerolling 1s as well. Ooh, nice. The senior officer coming in handy there. Ah, sad. Just 4 at AP1.
So 4 4-ups.
1 more
Takes
damage.
1 more.
Now we're going to go ahead with this Heavy Bolter. So I've got the Flamer from the Heavy Bolter shooting up, and then the 1 last pistol, 1 last gun, then the rest of them are going to shoot long range into the Horospecs. 5 into the Horospecs. Rerolling 1s because of my commander, and 6s. Rerolling 1s thanks to my banner. Nothing. Flamer into the Morlock. 1 hit. No wound. Heavy Bolter into the Morlock. Ooh, man, these Heavy Bolters. And nothing there, so 2 at AP2.
5 up.
I'm taking aim, so that's 4 damage in total. The Heavy Bolter bringing it down. Does it have death throws?
Yes, but nothing's within 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I would say they're kind of close.
No, doesn't explode.
Okay, it's on a 6.
Yeah.
Neat. So that will give me my last overwhelming firepower, so I will score that. Right, so then we're going to go ahead and do this squad here is going to shoot. I've got some that I'm going to do the last cannon into your big thing there, and then everything that can shoot is going to shoot into this one right here. 1 last cannon all the way over there. 3s to hit. Hits. 3s to wound, I believe. 1 at AP4.
So 2 up becomes a 6 up.
Yep.
And no.
Okay, so D6 damage into your monster that eats 2. 2 damage.
Cool.
2 little lasguns over here into your exocrine because of the big building in the way. 1 hits. And reroll. Nothing. Then we have this last cannon here in squad. Can just see the exocrine, so we're just going to shoot at that one. Hitting on 3s thanks to the banner, even though the squad moved. Hits. Winning on 3s. Wounds at AP 4.
So 2 up becomes a 6 up.
Ooh,
He loves it.
Very nice. And then this last cannon squad are going to shoot into your Haruspecs over there. So I do have a couple extra guns as well in range. So we'll do last cannon first. Ooh, auto wounds. Very nice.
6 up.
Oh
loves it
my
too.
goodness gracious. Amazing. 3 las guns are in range. 1 auto wounds. And that's it.
Minus
AP
1.
1. Yep.
It's 3 up.
Nothing.
Loves it.
And then the grenade launcher, crack grenade. Auto wounds as well. AP 2.
4 up. He loves it.
He's like, I refuse to die. Awesome.
He's my Bane Hammer.
Very nice. He is the bane of my existence right now. He's eaten a lot of stuff. Okay, the Eradicator is going to shoot heavy bolters into here. Turret weapon is going to turn over and shoot into these Tyranid warriors.
Spend a command point to make him -1 damage again.
Yep, makes sense. So I am acting at full bracket, so hitting on 4s normally, hitting on 5s into the Trigon. 6 auto wound. So 1 auto wound and 1 wound. So 2 at AP 1 into the Trigon.
Comes a 4 up.
He takes 2 damage. And then we have D6 plus, no, D6 plus D3 from that thing. Okay, 8 shots into the Tyranid warriors. Now I am in combat, so I believe I'm -1/+1. So 4s to hit to them. Neat. Ooh, reeling 1s because relentless or take aim or whatever we said it was. So 2 automatic wounds into the warriors and 3s to wound. So that's 4 at AP 2.
6 ups.
And oh my goodness, look at that. 1 damage each though.
So 1 warrior. Okay.
Has taken 2 and is down to 1 wound left.
Okay.
And they are catalysted.
Catalyst. So 5 ups. Okay. So 2. So the first one's down to 1 left.
Nice. Okay, well the Ratlings are gonna wait. We're gonna shoot the Eradicator, Exterminator, sorry. He's gonna shoot into your Haruspecs. So we've got all the heavy bolters and the big cannon just shooting into your Haruspecs. Because it is strength 8, so it means it'll wound on 4s, which is neat. So let's do the heavy bolters first. Okay, couple of hits with reroll 1s, a couple of auto wounds, and wounding on 5s. So that'd be 4 at AP 1.
So 3 ups.
So that'd be 2 damage, bringing it down to 9. And then 6 shots from the Eradicator, or the Exterminator autocannon. Ooh, 1 auto wound and all hit. These wound on 4s and they're AP 2. So that'd be 2 at AP 2.
So 4 ups.
And that would be another 2 damage, bring it down to 7. Okay, slowly but surely trying to mitigate this monster right here. Well, my Ratling snipers can't see those warriors. I would love to take that last wound off. Not really going to shoot the Hive Tyrant yet, so I'm going to shoot into your Haruspecs. So, little Ratling snipers hitting on 3s into the Haruspecs. And they're not born soldiers. Needing 5s to wound, yeah? Oh, nothing there. However, they do get to move. So they're going to just move towards the back of this to make sure they can't get engaged from the ground. Well, let's do the Chimera. Chimera's going to shoot into the Haruspecs. It has a heavy stubber, 3 shots, no hits, and a multi-laser in range. Ooh, 2 auto wounds. It is a turret weapon, and that's it. 2 auto wounds at AP 1.
So 3 ups.
1 more damage, down to 6. Tough little guy that, eh? And last but not least, Big Mama is gonna just shoot everything into your exocrine. Absolutely everything. Just shooting at the exocrine. Let's see what we can do here. Last cannons first. Missed. Heavy bolters. Lots of heavy bolter shots.
Give himself rerolls.
No. 1 auto wounds here. And 2. So 2 at AP 1.
3 up.
Nice.
Loves it.
And now, Big Bertha. Bow! Yeah, 8 plus 3, 11. 11 shots with the big boom gun. 2 auto wounds. strength 10, so 3 to wound here. And these are all AP 3. Oh my gosh. That is 8 at AP 3 from the big, massive mega cannon. 3 damage each. That's
yeah, it's
15 damage. Brah!
Does it explode?
Yep.
It explodes.
Oh no.
I gotta check the...
Yeah, no worries. Ah, big cannon versus big cannon. My cannon wins.
It doesn't matter what it is, it just kills the...
Well, you got catalyst.
Yeah, catalyst.
Yeah,
right.
so it'll hit the warriors, it'll hit my tank, it'll hit this one here. Oh, I forgot to roll. How many do I heal with my tech brain? 2. So he goes up to 18.
It explodes for D3. Everything
So-
takes 3 mortal.
My tank takes 3. Then the prime,
takes
two.
2. The warriors
Yep. They
take
2,
2.
but they have a 5 up.
So catalyst.
Save. Catalyst does not
Not
save.
Okay.
The one that was wounded goes down. 1 takes another damage. He's left at 2. And I take 3. So I'm down to 1, 2, 3, 15 wounds remaining on my big tank.
And the prime
Oh, he's down to 3 now? Okay.
down to 3.
So he's a 5 wounder.
6 wounder.
Oh, did he take a wound before from something?
No.
So he just took 2.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 4.
Yep.
This is gone.
Okay, I believe I only have one more thing to shoot, and that is my mortars. They're just gonna see this Tyranid Prime over here that now doesn't have any lookoutsers. I believe
Yep.
all the mortars are just gonna pinpoint accuracy. Do, 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 do. Okay, mortars. I hope they're ready to be mortared. Okay, mortars. 4s to hit because I don't suffer any additional penalties with reroll 1s thanks to my Castellan. Strength 5 versus T5, so 4s with reroll 1s. Nope, so that's just 3 at AP2 saves on your
5 up.
Prime.
Yep.
That's 3 more damage. He's down to 1 wound remaining. Don't really have any more guns. See, that was when I should shoot this, you know? Should have waited for them to shoot him, that he has 1 wound left. That would have been perfect. Okay, so with that, it is the end of the shooting phase. I don't have any charges to make, but in combat, your Trigon gets to attack me first.
So 12 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Nom noms? Is that including the tail? Which is the same?
No, tail is separate. So tail attack hits.
Nice.
All same damage and everything. So these are strength 7, T8.
T8. Now, is the
So-
adrenal glands only +1 strength when you charge, or is that just all the time? There's actually strength 8 with adrenal glands.
So 4s.
Nice.
So 3 at -3.
Okay, so goes to a 5 up, which is his invul anyway. 2 damage each.
Yep.
6, he's gonna go down. Does he explode? He does not. And then I spend 1 CP to Vengeful Salute. He's gonna Vengeful Salute, and he's gonna shoot at those warriors. Now, is the warrior only in the shooting phase? The -1 damage. So I'm gonna Vengeful Salute your Tyranid warriors again.
I'm going to spin a CP and make it -1 again.
Because it is in any phase. Okay, so it is 6 plus D3. So 7 shots. Now I am on 5s, +1 4s. Nice. And no rerolls here. Oh, reroll 1, sorry. Oh, look at that. Nice. And 3s to wound. So that's 4 at AP2 into the Tyranid warriors.
So 4 6-ups.
Yep. Ooh, you already passed one of them.
So
3 feel no pains.
Yep.
You have 1 with 2 wounds left. Maybe I kill 1 with a Vengeful Salute at the end here. I do, and put a wound on another one. So with that, this Leman Russ is dead. Blap. Very, very dead. And that actually is good, because it'll give you a primary point there,
yes.
which is really good. And that's the end of my turn. So at the end of my turn, I do get my overwhelming firepower. I successfully complete the Teleport Homer action with my Scions, giving me 10 points there. And I will get rid of Blood and Guts, because it is nigh impossible for me to get at this stage. And it is now time for Tyranid turn number 3. You will, at the end of my turn, score no retreat, no surrender. So that's your first secondary that you've scored. And you will get 10 more points as we start the turn. Boom. So you're up to 20 primary points to my 30 primary points moving in to the next turn. Let's see what you are ordered to do. So you have 2 command points now. I have 1 command point now. And you were ordered to get behind enemy lines, so have 2 units wholly within 18 inches of my board edge in my deployment zone. No prisoners, kill 30 wounds worth of models, and a tempting target. And I have picked this as your tempting target all the way down there, next to the Bane Hammer. We'll go into the movement phase. We've got the Prime over here, a couple of warriors, the Guard and the Hive Tyrant, as well as the Horsepex, and of course the Parasite, still hiding back there, together with a Trigon coming up the flank. So reroll wants to hit and wound on them again.
Yep. I'm going to activate the Warrior Psychic Imperative. So in close combat, unmodified rolls of 6 is an additional hit.
6 is to hitting combat explode. Who gives that one? The Trigon?
The Warriors.
The Warriors do.
Yep.
Okay, neat.
And then lastly, I'm going to do regeneration on the Haruspex.
For a CP?
Yep, and he regenerates a wound.
So we'll go up to 7. Okay, rapid regeneration on the Horuspex, trying to make sure he survives another bout of combat. Okay, let's do some movement.
Yep.
And here we go. Okay, so you have some psychic phase to do.
Yes.
Nice.
First things first, the Hive
By the way,
Tyrant
moved. So he moved up this way. He moved up this way. The Tyrant Guard abandoned the objective and just said, you know what, we're just going for it. They hid behind for the Synaptic Link. Horsepex moved up, and Trigon is moving around, slithering all over, trying to kill some guardsmen. Nice.
All right, so the Hive Tyrant's going to attempt to put Catalyst on himself.
Yep.
He's greedy now because he
He
wants
is.
the wounds, so it's going to go off.
Nice.
And then we're just going to attempt to smite the hammer.
Yep.
And it goes off, but it's not an 11, so it's just the regular D3
Yep.
for 3.
Ooh, very nice. Goes down to 12 wounds remaining. Almost dead. Almost got him. So close. Shooting phase.
All right, so we're going to start with the Warriors because their only target is here.
Into the Scions.
Yep. So,
D3 from the Heavy Venom.
yep.
Oh, the Venom Cannon.
One
shot.
So 1 shot, hitting on a 3.
Nice.
Toughness, so
2's to wound.
yeah, 2.
Okay.
Minus 3.
And
So minus 2 with the,
4 up. Minus 1. 3 up. And you said it's AP2?
yep, so be 5 up.
Nope. Egg. You got one very dead.
Sweet. And then the Death Spitter, 3 shots, 3s. All hit.
Nice.
Strength 5 to toughness 3, so 3s.
What?
1 at minus 2.
5 up again. Nope. You kill one more. Blah.
Sweet. The Trigon is going to shoot its Bioelectric Pulse here into the Squadman.
Yep.
Still full bracket, so hitting on 3s.
Nice.
Okay.
That's cool. It's like shooting static electricity at me.
Yep, strength 5, so 3s.
Nice. Any AP on these?
No.
1.
So, yep, 1
5 up goes to a 4 up. Lives. Cool.
worth a shot. The Prime is going to shoot back here with another Venom Cannon, so D3 shots. 3 shots.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s.
Nice. Ooh,
All
very
hit.
nice.
Wounding on 2s. All wounds. Minus
3 or
3. Yep.
3? Oh, so 6s. Nope. He just wipes them out completely. They get eaten by bio bugs. Any other guns?
That's all the guns, so charge the clock.
Tongues?
Uh,
Got one tongue attack. Did he advance?
no, he didn't advance. It is 12, I'm sorry, I thought it was 8. So he is bracketed, so he's hitting on a 4.
What's he shooting at?
He's shooting the tank, I'm sorry.
Okay.
So shooting the tank on a 4. Miss.
Okay.
And
Charging time.
Harspex charging the tank.
Nice. +1 and rerolls.
So it is 6.
We said we needed an 8 or a 7.
Yeah, I need a 7. So Behemoth reroll.
Yep. He
He's
makes
in.
it. Time to flip another Lehman Russ over. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The Trigon is going to charge here, so 4-inch charge with going down.
Yeah, remember that you have to measure the back of his base.
Is it the, okay.
Because you'd have to clear the base, right?
So
it'd be that plus the 4 to go down.
All right, so this is 8. So plus 1 is 7.
Thanks to the adaptive. Ooh, he makes it. He wants to come and eat some guardsmen.
Okay. The Hive Tyrant is going to charge the hammer.
And I'm going to stop you there. I'm going to overwatch with my big guy. Of course, with Remain Vigilant, I am overwatching on 5s. Okay, 2 last cannons on 5s. Oh, 1 auto wounds. Okay. Last cannon saves.
So 6 up.
Oh no, you got an invul. 4 up though.
Oh yeah, that's right. But it still goes through.
D6 damage, unless you want to re-roll it.
No.
Okay, D6 damage for 5. But he does have Catalyst up. And he takes 3. 18 heavy bolter shots on 5s for holding steady. Auto wounding. Well, that didn't really matter there. I just auto wounded and 1 extra hit. Nothing. So that's 5 at AP 1.
Okay, so 3 ups.
Yep. 2 damage each, so 4 damage in total. Catalysted though.
Yep.
Oh, he doesn't care. Oh, that little Hive Tyrant. How many wounds do you have left?
8 still.
Okay, Big Bertha. Only 5 plus
8
3,
shots.
8 shots. That's still a lot of shots from the big cannon of death.
Yeah.
Okay, needing 5s. 6 auto wound. Come on, Big Bertha. Okay.
1.
Ooh, 1 and 1. And 1 invul, 2 invul saves.
Yep. So 2 4-ups.
Yep. And that would be 6 damage in total.
I'm gonna use my last command point, reroll one of these.
Okay.
No,
6 damage in total. But you still have Catalyst.
Yep.
Yep. 5 ups. And you take 5 damage, bringing your total down to 3. And that's it. Remain Vigilant paid off. Good job.
All right, Hive Tyrant is going 5 inches. The 4 inches should be.
Oh yes, yeah, you're good.
Okay.
He's just charging in. He wants to flip a tank over.
Yeah.
At least he has less attacks now.
No, I think his stay the same.
Ah, okay. Very.
All right.
Now the Hive.
Tyrant Guard are gonna attempt an 8-inch charge.
Nope.
Behemoth reroll.
Yep.
And I made it.
Nice. With +1, that's a 9. They're gonna jump in as well.
Yep, which gets me just Snow Glory. The Prime is gonna jump in to make sure we hopefully deal with the tank.
Nice.
Whee! And it gets me closer to the wall.
Was that it for your charges?
Oh, and the Parasite.
Oh,
Almost forgot the Parasite.
Into the little ratlings? Nice.
Yes.
Makes it 9 inches. Nom, nom, nom. Awesome.
With the Hive Tyrant, using the Reaper of Obliterax, he gets 4 attacks base. Or I'm sorry, 5 attacks base. Tyrant Guard are within 3, so he gets 6 attacks. All right, so he only gets 5 attacks. Hitting on 4s.
Because he's bracketed?
Because he's bracketed, but 6 add an additional hit, thanks to the Warriors. He is. Hold on one second.
Strength 11 or something?
Yes. So he's strength 7, +1 adrenal glands, and the Reapers add +3,
Nice.
making it 11. So 3s to wound. Okay. Now.
We go through. So 3 mortals plus 3 saves.
Yes.
Okay, let's see if I can. 5 up invul thanks to my Tech Priest. And how much damage are these?
3 apiece.
Okay. Oh, that's going to be 9, 10, 11, 12 because of the mortals. That is 1 dead tank. Okay, on a 6 it explodes. And then it kills a whole bunch of stuff around it. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
I want it to explode so badly right now.
That would be hilarious.
Yes!
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah,
Oh, God.
this is a nuke. Good job, tank. Oh man, that's crazy.
Oh man.
Okay, so 2d6 inches for this mega explosion. 12 inches! Yes! Wow, this is so good.
We're gonna destroy like half this board.
Everything's
It's great.
gonna die. Oh, look at that. Just look, there's everything.
Oh,
Everything.
man. Wow.
Everything. Okay, well, this is gonna be nuts. Absolute madness. Okay, let's start with the Tyranid stuff. Okay, d6 mortal wounds, he dies.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay. Blap! Excellent. D6, you have 5 wounds in there?
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, bam! One's left with 1 wound remaining. Okay, now we'll do the Hive Tyrant. He does have Catalyst still. He has 3 wounds remaining. How many does he take? 6!
6. Oh.
Oh, yes.
5 ups.
Hey, he dies.
Nope. And there's the Warlord.
Yep, there he goes. Okay, D6 into the Hive Guard. Into the Tyrant Guard. 4. That'll kill 1 Tyrant Guard. And then, last but not least, your Parasite, who also has 5 wounds remaining.
Yep.
And it takes 2. Okay, down to 3 remaining. Okay, now time to do all of the guard ones. Okay, so D6 on the Sentinels. 1. Okay. D6 on this Heavy Bolter Squad. 2. D6 on this Heavy Bolter Squad. 1.
Oh, come on. That's not fair.
D6 on this. Last 5. Okay, 5
that's
there.
fair.
D6 on my Commissar. Dies.
Sweet.
D6 on my Engineer. 1. Okay, so he knew. He was like, oh no! D6 on the Chimera. 5. D6 on the Ratlings. 4. And then D6 on this final squad here. 1. Okay, not terrible, but what a mess. We'll come back after we resolve all that. I forgot to roll for my Marshal. Don't die, buddy. Oh, you got him. He's only Death Krieg Marshal, so he's dead. He's dead. Literally one explosion has killed so much stuff. Wow, that was crazy. Well, that was an absolute explosion. Dead. You killed the Banehammer, but the Banehammer went down with a bang. Awesome. Oh, that was so fun. Okay. Now you have some more combats to do.
All right, so now we're going to go into the tank here.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do...
I also broke your synaptic link too, which is good for me.
So we are going to do the big claws again.
Yep.
He's bracketed now, so he's hitting on 4s.
Okay. Still hits 3 times.
Strength 14 versus...
3s.
So 3s.
Yep. And AP?
AP is minus 3.
Okay, so 5 up saves. So 1 goes through. That's D3 plus 3 damage.
Yep. And for
so
5.
5 damage, down to 8 left. I'm still reeling from that explosion. That was absolute madness. I hope you all enjoyed that, because that was great.
The Parasite now is going to...
Okay, he kills him.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
And then what happens? Does he make rippers, or is that different?
No, that's only if it survives.
Oh, okay.
I'll do the consolidation afterwards.
Yep.
And then the Trigon.
Mm-hmm. Into this squad here.
Yes. Hitting on 3s. And
Nice.
then the tail attack also hits.
Nice.
1 miss.
That's a 12, basically.
Yeah. And we are strength
Wounding on
7
2s.
2s.
Yeah, AP 2.
Yep. And these are all minus 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You killed the whole squad.
Yay!
Just make them disappear. Dead. And they are gonzo. All was nice knowing you, infantry squad. Thanks for coming out to play. Trigon killed you all.
Yes. And it's just going to move this way.
Yep.
And the Parasite will move.
Has to go towards the Chimera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right there.
Cool. Okay, 6 attacks. 6 is to hit. Nothing hits there. And then I've got the Chimera. I believe there's only 3 attacks. Nothing hit there as well into the Parasite. Well, that's that. What do you achieve this turn? You definitely get your no prisoners, because you got 28 plus 10 just there alone. So that's 5 points there.
And I don't think I'm wholly within your...
Yeah, you have to be wholly with 18. So you just have the 1, so you don't get behind enemy lines. And because of the mega explosion, you haven't gotten your tempting target yet.
I'm going to have to ditch the target, because at this point I don't see a way.
Okay, and are you going to keep behind enemy lines?
Yeah, I'm going to keep it.
Okay, very cool. So with that, we move on to guard turn number 4. Radioing back to the Adeptus Mechanicum, we're going to need a new Baneblade. Yep. Oh, I owe you a couple of morales, because I did lose 5 from that unit. And they're going to run. Ah! And then I've got 3 more. And that's cocked. So 1 more runs. Run away. Let's get rid of the sergeant because he's kind of useless. And then anybody who has 2, I believe they're leadership 8. So that one's fine. And then the ones that lost 1 don't have to worry about anything else. Okay, let's dive into the turn 3. Command orders have come in. Raise the banner, they say. Go into the midboard and put banners up. Battlefield supremacy. Control 3 or more objectives and more objectives than your opponent. And defend my stronghold. So not let my little defensive line. Makes total sense to me in terms of theme and ability. I also only score 10 points for holding 2 objectives this time, which will bring my grand total for primary up to 40 points. I also have only 1 command point, and you...
I have 1 command point as well.
Oh, this is going to be crazy. So I'm going to take aim. I'm going to order, with my Voxcaster, going to order them to take aim. And then they're going to relay the order to this last cannon as well. That does mean, because they can see the Trigon, they'll be able to shoot the Trigon with no penalty, which I think will be really useful. Okay, let's do this. My Tech Priest is going to give this Chimera 5-up invulnerable save. Yep. End of the movement phase. The Sentinels have now started to move around this side. This squad moved up. They got within 3 of that objective, and they are putting the banner down. This squad moved to screen and is going to engage the Tyrant Guard head-on, while the Chimera stayed in engagement with the Parasite, because remember, engagement is 5 inches vertically as well. Then we have the Engine Seer, who's going to fix the Chimera for 2, so the Chimera goes up to 8 wounds remaining, well, as well as give it the invulnerable save. And then another screening unit moved up to block that Trigon again. And I'm going to leave my Leman Russ in combat with the Haruspecs. The command squad did just move around to give everybody banners, banner bonuses, and yeah, would take aim on this one and the squad of last cannons that moved down to get the grenade in range as well. So let's do some shooting. Let's do shooting with things that don't have a choice. Chimera, just shooting everything into your Parasite of Mortrex. So the Heavy Flamer, D6 hits for 4 hits. What toughness is?
5.
5, okay. 4 is the wound. So 2 at AP 1.
5 ups.
Oh,
loves it.
Beautiful. Multi-laser. 1 auto wound. And it's a turret, so 3 more. Strength 6.
T5, so 3s.
Okay, so 3 at AP 1 from the multi-laser.
5's up again.
Oh, takes 1 more. And then the Stubber. 1 auto wounds. That has no AP.
4 up.
Okay, the Parasite goes down to 1 wound remaining. Then we'll do this unit here that has no choice but to shoot at the Tyrant Guard. Just absolutely everything. They did lose a couple of members of their squad, or at least 1. They lost 1 member of their squad. Sorry, there should be an extra model here, 1 less. So there's 8 in here. Flamer, Heavy Bolter, all that stuff into that. Do the Heavy Bolt first, because the Finial is nearby. Finial of the Necrodermish. I ignore the hit roll penalties, and 1 at -1.
So 3 up.
With the cover, it's still a 2 up, because you're in cover in your infantry. Flamer, 4 automatic hit on 5s. 1 reroll to wound thanks to the banner. Nope. 5 and a pistol. Okay, ooh, 2 auto wounding. Very, very nice. These don't have take aim. Oh, so 4 armor saves, no AP.
So 2 ups.
And they're
completely
good. Okay. Okay, let's do some shooting. So first things first, let's do the 2 Sentinels shooting their crack rockets at a Trigon. Okay, 3s to hit, and by 3s I mean 4s. 1 hits, 3s to wound with rerolling 1s. Thank you to the banner, they are core. Oh, they failed. Last cannon on this side. This one has take aim, and it's within the banner, so 3s to hit. That's a hit from the last cannon. That is a wound from the last cannon at AP 4.
No saves.
Okay, D6 damage for 2 damage. 1 crack grenade. Missed. And then we've got this unit over here, shooting everything at the Trigon. I do have a plasma gun in that unit though, so I will be overcharging the plasma gun. Hitting on 4s though. Oh,
and
he's
he
gonna
explodes.
kill himself. But it is strength 8, so 3s to wound. That is 1 at AP 3.
So 6 up.
Yep.
Loves it.
Oh, beautiful. Then the last cannon as well, hitting on 4s. Does not hit because it did not get take aim. Of course he dies. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 las guns and a las pistol. 6 and a las pistol. They need 4s. 6 is auto wound, of course. 1. And 6 is rolling 1s. 2. So that's 3 saves with no AP there.
3 up. Takes 2.
Ooh, takes 2, down to 8 wounds remaining. And here we go to the turret. All the heavy bolters into the big guy and the cannon into the Trigon. 9 heavy bolter shots. No mechanized orders here. Hitting on 5, shooting into combat. Oh, nice. Shooting on 5s. Okay, just 3. 3 at AP 1.
3 up.
And that would be 4 more damage into your higher respects.
Down to 3.
Down to 3 remaining. Okay, 6 shots from the big cannon. Shooting out of combat. 2 automatic wounds. And 1 more. So that's 3 at AP 2.
5 ups.
Oh, only 1. Down to 6 wounds remaining. Okay, well the mortars are just gonna go ahead and shoot everything into the Trigon because I can see him. I get hitting on 3s. Let's do this. Range in, mortars. Try kill the big snake bug. Hitting on 3s, no rerolls to hit though. Okay, 2 automatic wounds. And strength 5, so 5s to wound, but 1s can be rerolled. Thank you for training. So 3 at AP 2.
5 up.
You take 2 more, he's down to 4 wounds remaining. Okay, well, that's it for shooting. Let's do some charges. The Tech Marine is gonna try charge into the big guy. He goes down there. Perfect. The Tech Priest has 2 attacks. Hitting on 4s. Cocked. And wounding on 3s. AP 2. 1 at AP 2.
So
2 damage.
6 up.
Okay.
And he's dead.
I got you. Dead parasite. And then he will pile in just there, I guess. He's not going to go anywhere. And that's it. So you do get to attack me over there before I get to do anything.
All right. Harspec's using its big claws. Bottom bracket hits on 5s.
Okay.
And 2 hits.
Okay. 3s to wound.
3s to wound.
2. 5 up saves.
Oh man.
He lived! I have armor too! Okay, so with that, it is the end of turn 4 for the guard. I am starting to defend my stronghold. I get battlefield supremacy and I raise the banner for an additional 10 points there as we move on to Tyranid turn number 4. So turn 4 for you. Your orders are to
Behind enemy lines still, battlefield supremacy, and capture an enemy outpost.
Okay, so if you take this objective, for example, away from me, you're good. If you hold 1 more objective other than this one, you'll get battlefield supremacy. And so if you hold this one, and potentially, I don't know, that warrior might be able to do something. And then behind enemy lines, but that would happen, you'd have to...
I'd have to do it at the end. I just have to get lucky here.
Okay, so with that, it is your turn. You did spend 1 command point to switch out one of your cards, so you have 1 left. I have 2 command points now. Okay. Let's do this. Movement phase. So he's moving. He needs a 4 to grab that objective again. Ooh, that's gonna be...
Because I need the points, I'm gonna use my last command point.
That is smart. Oh no, so he just moves up a little bit. Does not give him enough movement. Actually, it's 2 points for a reroll. I mean, 2 command points because of our mission special rule, which I believe we forgot a lot.
Yes, yes we did.
Yeah, it's all good. So he's just gonna stay there. Nice. And then we've got the Tyrant Guard over here, which are probably just gonna take that objective away from that Chimera to get points. I like it. But it's definitely been an absolute bloodbath. And they're gonna go take that objective. This Trigon is a little bit wounded. We're gonna see what happens to him.
He's just gonna move here to try and help guarantee.
He's gonna try and murder that tank.
We're gonna try and murder that tank.
I like it. Okay, so he's just gonna go in there and potentially charge. Okay, shooting phase.
So we're gonna do the lick at the tank. I need a 5. Nope. Miss.
And then lightning bolts.
We're gonna shoot the into here.
Yep.
So we're hitting on, should be middle bracket. So I believe, no, bottom bracket. So it should be fives. Yep. So hitting on 5s.
1 hit.
And toughness 3.
Yep.
So 3s, nothing.
Okay. And then charging.
Yeah, we're gonna charge here.
Cool. Are you just you gonna charge into the Chimera?
And then Tyrant Guard are gonna charge into the Chimera.
Yep. Ooh.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
They definitely want to go punch a Chimera.
They're
Nice.
very angry at the Chimera.
They're very angry at that Chimera. Trigon's attacking first.
So we're gonna start with the Trigon. It has 14 attacks still, but it's hitting on 5s now.
Nice.
And the one tail. So hits first, and then the tail. Miss. Yep. Strength 8. So 4s. 2 at -3.
AP3. Oh, okay.
Yep. AP3 minus 2 and 2 damage.
5 ups. Nope. Takes 2 damage each.
Yep.
So down to
4.
4 wounds remaining on the tank.
Oh. What's the toughness on the Chimera? 6?
7.
7. Okay, we're gonna do the Crushing Claw. So they have 3 attacks each.
Mm-hmm.
So 6 attacks. Hitting on 3s.
Yep.
So 3s.
Strength.
Strength will be 10.
Great. So 3s again. 2.
Okay.
And I do have a 5 up invul thanks to my engine seer.
Yeah.
So 1 goes through.
And it is a flat 2 damage.
For crushing claws?
Yep, for the Tyrant Guard's Crushing Claws.
Oh, cool. So down to 6 wounds remaining. Well, I'm going to go ahead and attack you with my Leman Russ. That's 4 wounds left. Leman Russ has D6 attacks because it's on mid bracket. 2. It's just going to attack your big guy, your horse-specs. Oh, hit once! Strength 7. Nah, it doesn't wound because you're T8.
T8.
Okay, so nothing there. You get to attack me back.
All right, 5 attacks hitting on 5s.
Yep.
There should be 1 more in there.
Okay.
For nothing.
Nothing to hit. Oh, the Leman Russ survived another volley. That's pretty intense, I'm not going to lie. Okay, so what did you score at the end of your turn number 4?
Capture enemy outpost because I took
Correct.
that away from your Chimera.
That goes into here.
And
you did get another. You had gotten 5 points as well on primary.
Yes.
Okay, and with that, it is the last battle round for the Astra Militarum, and I successfully defended my stronghold. So it's time to clear up the area. So area denial is what we've been ordered to do. Capture an enemy outpost, which I can't do, and secure no man's land. So holding 2 objectives in no man's land, that should be doable. I do get a command point to go up to 3, and I'm instantly going to be using 1 for Relentless to make my Leman Russ act as if it has full brackets. I'm gonna give this Chimera a 5 up invulnerable save again. Cool. And then we're gonna go ahead and use Take Aim to give Take Aim to this last cannon, and it's gonna relay it to the rocket launchers as well, because they're platoon. Okay, let's just do some movement, and we'll come back after the movement phase. Time to clear out the bugs. So 2 squads of infantry, the command squad moving up, Chimera fell back so I can shoot them. Leman Russ has just resigned himself to his fate. He's just gonna sit there and shoot into combat. And then we're gonna go ahead and do some shooting. Okay, so first order of battle, let's do all of this into that Tyrant Guard. Let's do the rocket launchers first. So 2 rocket launchers, they did take aim, so hitting on 3s. 2 hits, wounding on 3s. 1 save at AP3.
5 up. Love it.
Ooh, very nice. Your save's been good. Okay, over here we've got a last cannon. Hits, wounds at AP4.
Shooting at...
The same guys back here.
Okay, so 6 up.
Okay, D6 damage on 1 guy. 3 damage. Now I've got a crack grenade, missed, and 2 las guns, 2 missed. Okay, so we've got, let's do this squad right here. We'll do the heavy bolter. 1 auto wounds. So that's 1 auto wounding at AP1.
So 3 up.
Good. Flamer, 3, 1 wound, no AP.
2 up.
Nice.
That's it.
And a bunch of las guns. 11 little las gun shots. Ooh, 4 auto wound. And then toughness 6 on them, I believe. So that'd be 6 saves, please.
Any AP?
Nope, 0 AP on these.
2 ups. And I love it.
Oh, they're all good. Nice. We're gonna go ahead and do this other squad right here. You know what? I can do that too. I hope a second time. Let's do the Flamer first for 6 hits. Come on, Flamer. Needing 5s, rerolling 1s. 1 armor save, no AP.
2 up.
Okay, all right, fine. Be that way. Then we got the heavy bolter. Ooh, 1 auto wound, and they are within range of the banner. So 2 saves at -1.
3 ups. Love it.
Oh my goodness gracious, how many las guns? 11 las gun shots again. Okay, couple of auto wounds in there. They didn't take aim. And that was another 3 there. 6s with the reroll 1s. 3 saves this time.
2 up. Love it.
Sad face. My tech marine's gonna shoot you with his last pistol. He hits and auto wounds. I think he's no, he's not a born soldier, I don't think. No, he does not have a born soldier. Okay, so I have to roll the wound. No, he doesn't wound. Okay, fine, I'll shoot my command squad at you. 3 las guns and a multi-gun from the command squad. 2 auto wounds. And 3 saves. Come on, bring it down, please.
Ooh.
You gonna use your CP for it?
I am. I'm gonna make it harder for you.
You did. Okay, well now the melta-gun. Okay, the melta-gun hits. The melta-gun does not wound. So that's nothing I can do about that. Yep, I guess we're just gonna have to charge you. Yep, that's just how it's gonna be. This blocks line of sight, so they can't shoot anything. You know what? Let's use the Lehman Russ to have some fun here. Okay, so Lehman Russ is gonna shoot, because this is not a blast weapon, so it can just shoot everything into combat. I'm gonna shoot the heavy bolters into this thing, and then everything else into that guy.
Great.
Okay, heavy bolters into the Trigon, needing 5s to hit. 1 auto wound, and 3 more hits. 5s to wound, so that's 2 at AP1 into the Trigon.
4 up.
Oh,
it's
that's
dead.
4 damage.
Does
It's gonna go down.
Does it explode?
He does not. And then 6 shots from the Exterminator auto cannon, needing 3s -1 because it's shooting into combat. 4s. That's cocked there. Okay, so 1 auto wound, and then 2 at strength 8, so needing 4s. 1 at AP2.
4 up.
Oh, 2 damage with that one. It's almost dead as well. Lehman Russ just holding the flank by himself. So I do have the mortars. I'm going to do 2 mortars into your last, into the Tyrant Guard over there, and then 1 mortar is going to go ahead and shoot into the last Tyranid Warrior way in the back. See, look, there he is. He's all over there. Let's see if we can take him out. Into the Warrior. 5 shots. Now I can't see you, so it's on 5s. No rerolls here. So that's 2 auto wounds, and so that's 3 saves at AP2 for take aim.
So 3 6s.
I will take him down. And then 2 into the Tyrant Guard. That is 8 shots. And needing 3s because they can't see you there. Good take aim, 2 auto wound, and 1 more with the reroll 1s thanks to the banner. Nothing. So 2, 3 at AP2 into the Tyrant Guard.
4 ups.
Okay, so 1 goes down and 1 takes a wound. And it's time for some charging. Charger clock. Tech Marine, let's go. And by Tech Marine, I mean Tech Guy. Yeah. Command Squad, let's jump in as well. 7, nice. So the Command Squad made it in. I'm going to attack with the Tech Priest first on 4s. And on strength 6.
Versus T6.
Oh, sad. I should have done the big one. That's okay. They're just gonna pile in with the Bulgrin Bodyguard and all that good stuff. Ogrin Bodyguard, 5 attacks, 3s and 3s. 3s to hit, 3s to wound. That'd be 2 at AP1. Thanks to them all.
3 up.
Oh, that's 4 damage in total. That will take him down. Good job, Bodyguard. And here we go, Haruspecs. One last hurrah. Can you kill the Lehman Russ? Do you believe he can?
No. 5 attacks, hitting on 5s.
Yep. 2 hits.
I got 2 hits and 3s.
2 wounds.
2 up -3.
5 ups. It's gonna go down. That's a minimum of 8 damage. So guess what? He goes up 1, right? Is that at the end of the phase or right away?
It just says whenever I destroy a model.
Nice. So he goes up to 2, and I use 1 command point to Vengeful Salute. 1 last time. Hit 5s +1 -1. So hitting on 5s, he gets 1 automatic wound. And 3 at AP2. Will I kill him as I salute you? I got you! 2 damage! And that is game! Of course he dies, but we'll be back with a post-game.
These 2 guys are about to get into a post-game show, but I want to remind you there is another game uploaded right now in the MiniWarGaming Vault. Garrett's here with some Tyranids to take on my world leaders in a 2,000-point battle report. You can follow the link in the description below for that one. What?
Okay, so post-game show. We had the Guard versus the Tyranids, first time out here at MiniWarGaming.
And it was a blast. I really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun.
It was really, really entertaining. What was your favorite part of the game?
Definitely the Baneblade explosion, because that was not... I wasn't expecting that to work as efficiently as it did.
That Hive Tyrant, that Hive Tyrant charging in, cutting the big Baneblade in 2, and then rolling that 6, and the Baneblade just absolutely going nuclear.
I didn't think it would work, but it did.
Nice. Which is your favorite unit in the Tyranid book?
So right now, ironically, my favorite is the Haruspex, just because I've had so much, so many good fights with it. I mean, it's a feast or famine model, but when it works, as you saw in this game, it really pulls its weight.
It did. It tanked a lot of damage, and then finally went down to a Vengeful Salute, which is one of the silliest stratagems ever. Which, in my opinion, the fact that you don't even have to shoot the thing to kill you, and you could shoot like something else, which makes it really silly. But other than that, what was the most frustrating Guard unit that you had to deal with today? The
Baneblade, for sure.
Yes.
Yes. Because it tanked so much damage. I mean, the Exocrine is supposed to be a really good shooting, heavy hitting unit, and it made it look like it didn't know how to shoot, and that was frustrating. But I mean, that's part of DICE.
Yep, that definitely happens. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed seeing the little Tallarn models go out and do stuff. Haven't used the Tallarn in forever. I rebased all of the heavy weapons onto the new stuff. And other than that, thanks for coming all the way up from Austin?
San Antonio.
San Antonio. Texas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Isn't it one big place?
Yes, it is one big place.
I love it. Other than that, thanks for coming all the way to Canada, the snowy, wet, white north right now.
It's the complete opposite of what I'm used to, so.
There you go. And playing some games with us here at MiniWarGaming. Thank you very much. If you want to come challenge the MiniWarGaming crew, make sure you check out miniwargaming.com/challenge, and you can set up a spot to come play with us and show your mettle. Other than that, happy wargaming, everybody. Bye.
Goodbye.